Hey guys, in today's video I'll be comparing the Mosquito bow and the Terminator with the new recent update of Spider Slayer. And in this video I'll be doing a series of tests using Kudra, a magma cube dummy in dungeons against a crypt lurker or lost adventurers, trying to be as fair as possible to both the weapons. Every single test I'll be using a near hypermax Mosquito bow. The only thing missing is vicious, and a hypermax Terminator as well. The only thing missing is divine gift, but that doesn't really matter for damage. So yeah, let's get into the video.
Just go in there and gyro.
So in that first test that you guys saw of a clip of me killing a superior lost adventurer, that was in M7 where I'm using the Mosquito bow to kill a lost adventurer. It took me about, I want to say, 3 seconds. You can go back to look at the timestamp for it. The second clip, I'm killing another lost adventurer with a Terminator, and it took about 2.5 seconds. It's very close the damage between the two when it comes to against a lost adventurer. But the Terminator also has fatal tempo, so that could come up with a difference for it, and like ferocity proccing. So that's not a very fair comparison, but I just wanted to do it for the fun of it, just to show you guys the difference in killing a mini boss. So yeah, our next trial would be again Shadow Assassins, and I'll show you guys that in a second.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do it with Mosquito bow. So the two trials that you guys just saw were again Shadow Assassins and also M7, using the same gear as before, a Hypermax Terminator and a Hypermax Mosquito bow. But the only issue with testing it on a Shadow Assassin and in 2 different runs is the fact that our blessings could be different, so that already makes the trials inaccurate. So I wouldn't believe those, but it does like show the difference between the DPS and like how long it takes for you to kill the mini boss. It'd be pretty realistic in that comparison, but the most realistic trials that I'm going to show are going to be what's next with crypt lurkers. So I'll show you guys that right now. So this is going to test the Mosquito bow without the ability compared to the Terminator. So Terminator again doing 35 mil. Mosquito bow doing about 38 mil on right click without the ability. Terminator on left click doing 36.7, and Mosquito bow on left click doing about 46. Kind of crazy the difference between the two. So as you guys saw in the clips that I just showed you guys, the Mosquito bow in a raw damage per arrow standpoint is better than the Terminator. It does about 3 mil more damage than the Terminator without even using the ability, which is the main reason why you'd even use the Mosquito bow in the first place. And it does 12 mil more than the Terminator when you're actually using the ability. So again, pay attention to the fact that this could be completely different for you guys if you are going to test this. So don't take my word for it completely, because I am relatively low kata at kata 46 and testing this at archer 40 as well, and my gear could be quite different than yours as well, and the magical power difference too. I'm not going to go into super in-depth calculations for this about the difference between the Terminator and the Mosquito bow when it comes to an actual DPS standpoint and everything else. If you want to look at a video that does do that, watch Preston's video. He made a really good in-depth video where he actually does go into calculation for it and shows the complete difference when it comes from a DPS and whatever standpoint. So this test is for Kudra. We're on Hurtful Magical Power on almost 1800 Magical Power. Right click on the Mosquito bow is doing 1.45 mil. Terminator on crit is doing about 1.2 mil. Left click on the Mosquito bow is doing 1.7 mil. So that's all I can say about the Mosquito bow. Is it worth it to get it? Yes, if you're going to do Kudra and you're going to be sweaty at it, just because that you're going to use a Mosquito bow to do quick DPS. You're going to use it against Kudra where you're going to need that quick damage burst that the Mosquito bow provides. That's one area where I'd use it. Other than that, I would maybe see using it against the dragons in M7. I didn't do a trial with that because I didn't have a party to do it with because none of my co-ops were on, but you guys could look into that whenever you have the time, or maybe I would release a follow-up video for it if that's what you guys want to see. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video as much as I did enjoy making it, and even though it costed like 700 million coins to make it. I wanted to thank Preston again for giving all the info that he did in his video, which helped me make it and inspired me to make it. I'm going to try to release some videos like this every once a week or something, but with school starting up soon, it's going to be kind of difficult. But I hope you guys watch every single one of those, and I'm going to enjoy making them. Alright, bye.